These two runners. MurphInTheWild has a PB of 509 and Mikachu has a PB of 534. So both PBs. Can you all hear me? I'm not 100% confident that this is going through. Okay. We are good. It appears as if that Murph has not started the game. Mikachu is going in. Not entirely sure what's happened here. Looks like Murph is starting up his game. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to resolve this. Anyway, looks like Mikachu is into World 4 now. Looks like Murph will probably be picking up the Fire Flower on 1-2 for the added safety measure. Oh, the stream's just delayed. Alright. That is understandable. So Mikachu has reached the end of 4-1. He'll move on to 4-2. We'll see whether or not he attempts the wrong warp here. It does look like he will attempt it. Alright, Mikachu is now moving on into World 8. It's kind of difficult to tell exactly how far ahead he is of Murph because they started at such a different time, but we'll see how it plays out. Mikachu making his way through 8-1. Waits for the plants to go down. Murph heads to... Oh no, Mikachu takes the death to a Goomba, and that will send him quite a ways back. Murph does get the wrong warp. This is kind of difficult to tell exactly how far one is ahead of the other, although I'd say at this point it's a safe bet that Murph is ahead of Mikachu because of the death in 8-1. And Murph using that Fire Flower to just burn through all of the enemies in his path. Mikachu has to jump around and avoid them. Looks like Mika's may have a oh my. Oh, I see, we're syncing. Alright, we are syncing, everyone. Thought we might have had Mika's stream freeze there for a second, but alright, Murph did unfortunately lose the Fire Flower, but he will make it through 8-1. And he will move on to 8-2. Gets the jump under the staircase. Murph will grab a mushroom in 8-2. Mika is now finishing up 8-1. Murph is struggling a bit here. Gets hit and he will take a death. And Mika got 3 fireworks at the end, so we are pretty much tied up. Both runners with 2 lives to make it through the last 3 levels of the game. Mikachu holds a slight lead, Although, looks like Murph will slow down and get the mushroom. Mikachu will leave that behind. And Mika will take a death. Oh no, Murph dies too. Oh my goodness. Suddenly both runners are at 1 life and 3 levels to. Oh my, Mikachu is gamed over. That looks like. Oh, I see. Murph is going to take a 1-up. It's a pretty smart play. Didn't actually know that existed. Yeah, things very quickly took a turn for the south here, as Mikachu now trying to make up that ground on Murph. But Mikachu does have a full set of lives. Murph only has 1, so he's got to be careful, or else he too will be sent back to the start of World 8. Murph does get hit, but it looks like he will finish the level, and he will move on to 8-3. Mikachu is finishing up 8-1. And here we go. Murph in 8-3. Got a good lead, but again, just 1 life. He will not pick up a mushroom. He's going for it. See what happens. Oh no, he does take the death in 8-3. That is. Oh, but he got the 1-up. He got the 1-up. All right, so he's still got 1 life. See what he does now. He once again goes without the mushroom. And he will make it through that set of Hammer Bros. He's got 4 more to get past. First one, second one goes down. And he will make it through. And will finish the level. Mika finishes 8-2. So Murph going 8-4 with a sizable lead, but he cannot afford to take a death. That would be disastrous in 8-4. Especially with Mikachu right on his tail. Murph, first stream, no problems. Mika takes a death in 8-3. Murph, that might be the 2-frame wall jump set up. And he cannot hit it. So he will just take the pipe. And now we'll do the wrong warp. Mika took another death in 8-3. He's now down to 1 life. Let's hope that either runner can finish without having to take another game over. Oh, Murph having a little bit of trouble, kind of clipped into that block there. And he will finish the water section, just needs to get past the Potaboo and Bowser. And oh no, both runners have gamed over. Unbelievable. And I'm not entirely sure what's going on now. Murph is just sitting there at the title screen. Mikachu's still going. I hope that Murph has not given up. But he seems to have suddenly gone missing. Alright, there we go. He is now going into World 8-1. What an unbelievable turn of events. So, Mika is back out to the lead. Both runners once again, full set of lives. And Mika, the end of 8-1, he will finish. Waits to avoid getting the 3 fireworks at the end of the level. This is a very entertaining race. Although, maybe for not the right reasons. Mikachu going through 8-2, Murph finishing up 8-1. Still pretty close, and 1 death from Mikachu could put Murph back into the lead. See what happens here. Mika does survive still, and he will finish 8-2. But he does get 3 fireworks, all 3s on the timer. And now Murph grabs the safety mushroom. Mika now heading back into 8-3. His hammer pattern is going to be very difficult to deal with, especially for a player without as much experience. But look at that, blows right through them. Does have to slow down a bit, but he is still going. Trying to get through. Murphy's done with 8-2. Mika got to get over these 4 hammer bros. And he will make it. Just needs to get past the stairs, and he does. Fireworks once again. This time 6 fireworks, that is a few seconds of time loss, although that might not come into effect unless something happens to him in 8-4. He's got all 3 lives, so hopefully he can finish the race. Murph having a little bit of a... Oh, there's a death from Murph. And now Mikachu heading into the Walter room. That was the 1 frame... I think he just hit the... Oh my. I think he hit the 1 frame jump and then died to that plant. That is, I believe, what I just saw. For some reason it says that Mikachu is forfeited. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. He's certainly still in the race. Go. Well? Alright. Still going. Murph trying to catch up with that. Oh my goodness. Mika dies in 8-4. And oh no. He's reset the game. Mika just forfeited the match, I believe. He was ahead. And now Murph. I am beyond confused at this point. Well, here we go. Murph was setting up these 2 frame, although he did run into something. Now trying to hit the block, but these Paracoopas are not cooperating. There it is. We'll see if Murph can finish this out. Got 3 rooms to go. That is unfortunate for Mikachu. Not entirely sure what happened there. But this is Murph's race to take. He is in the final room. Can he get past? Kills the hammer bro. Gets past the Podoboo. And now will not get past Bowser. He dies to Bowser. This is an unbelievable race. And he, oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, but I'm at a loss for words right now. Mikachu still not playing the game. Murph is going back into World 8. No, Murph, you have not lost yet. Unless Murph 2 decides to forfeit, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Yes, never give up indeed. I can only imagine what would have happened if Mika would have played that one out. But instead, I do believe this first race will go to Murph regardless of whether he finishes or not. Does take a death to the Goomba. And now it's down to 2 lives. Although I don't know if you can call this a race at this point. Murph getting through 8-1. He is still going strong. Even though I believe he's gamed over twice now. He refuses to give up. He's determined to finish this race. Approaching the end of 8-1. Will make it through. It looks like that Mika might have accidentally reset his game, and in that case, that is unfortunate. Although that is an understandable mistake in the heat of the moment. Murph going through 8-2, this time forgoes the safety mushroom. And it looks like that is... Oh, looks like he had BBBB set up, but just jumps right into the feet of the Koopa Troopa. We're almost 15 minutes into this one. Oh, he's gonna get that one up once again. So now back up to 2 lives. And this time we'll take that mushroom. Murph making his way through the rest of 8-2. And it looks like he will finish the level. Just 2 levels to go. Can he make it through? Now moves on to 8-3. Runs to the cannon to manipulate the RNG to his favor. That may seem like an accident, but I assure you, that was done on purpose. Once again manipulating the RNG. And he will unfortunately get hit at the end of the level. But he's still going into the final level. 8-4 once again. He's got 2 lives to get through. Right now we're looking for a sub 17 finish. Does not hit the wall jump, so he will hit the block and go up to the pipe that way. 3 rooms to go. Now is into the water room. They're just 2 rooms away from finishing this first race. Murph makes to the water pipe. Can he make it through the end of the level? Gets past the Podoboo. Bowser. No! Bowser decides to flame Mario, and now I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Murph once again down to 1 life. And it appears as if he has paused the game. Oh, there we go. Murph, for the umpteenth time, attempting this 2-frame setup. He actually might have messed it up a little bit there, but we'll just take the alternate route. Now, pulling off the wrong warp. Almost gets cheap. That would have been disastrous. Into the water room. Still going. Once again into the final room. Can he make it through? Waits for the Podoboo. And he will make it through. Just jumps right over him. And the race is finally over. Unbelievable what we just witnessed. Simply, there's no words to describe this, what we just witnessed. That was truly incredible. As we will attempt to get race number 2 set up. Looks like we are about ready to get started with race number 2. Countdown is coming soon. as we wait for both runners to ready up. I'll say, I did not know what to expect watching these two runners compete, but a 17-minute long match, that was, I could have never imagined witnessing that. As we have the countdown going, these runners should be starting up in just a few seconds. So Murph wins the first game of the best of 3, so he just needs to take this one or the one after that, and he will advance to the next round. Mika needs to win 2 straight in order to stay alive in the upper bracket. It appears as if Mika has started. Murph once again with the delay, and we will have to sync up again, unfortunately. Mika making his way through 1-1. Having a little trouble with the stairs, so makes it through. Now moving on to 1-2. Here's the Mika stream is frozen. But I'm not entirely sure what to commentate on now. Alright, there we go. Murph gets going. Once again, picking up that mushroom. No, they're just syncing it up. It should be fine. Emphasis on should be. I'm not entirely sure what to expect at this point. Looks like we have unsynced, although they're still 10 seconds apart. So, oh, Mika takes a death to the Koopa Troopa. And Murph once again out to that lead, getting the Fire Flower. Last round, of course, did not quite go as planned. And oh my, he's already lost that flower. Alright, we are pausing once again. And Murph just hits the double pipe jump like it's nothing. And now we are fully synchronized. So Murph out to a pretty good lead despite losing the fire flower already. Both runners will advance to 4-1. Very simple level, just gotta run through everything and you win. Murph at the end of the level. Finishes without running into anything. Mikachu. So now Mika making his way through 8-1. Murph has to play through 4-1 again. Grabbing that mushroom. And also a 1-up. Mika's still going. Runs into the level and he takes a death. Right at the end of A1. That is an unfortunate. And now down to just 1 life. Murph making his way back into 4-2. Hopefully this time he will be able to hit that wrong warp. Fire Flower does make it a little bit easier. And he will get the wrong warp this time. So he will be heading into World 8. Mikachu. Gonna try to finish this out with just 1 life. That could backfire. Let's see if he can make it through. Does get fireworks at the end of 8-1. Murph is going into 8-1 with the Fire Flower. Mika goes right through the stairs to the start of 8-2, making his way through the level. Now here comes the difficult part. And he takes a death. There goes Mikachu. He is gamed over. And now we have some slowdown on Murph's side. So he's once again back into the lead by a sizable amount. Mika gotta catch back up. So Murph moving on to 8-2 with 4 lives because he picked up the extra one. Might not be that bad of an idea considering all that went down last race. Mika heading to the end of 8-1. Murph getting the BBBB. And he will just wait for this Koopa. Mika does finish 8-1. Murph finishes 8-2. And he will move on to 8-3. Mika facing about a 30-second deficit, I would assume. Maybe closer to 40. I'm not sure, but he does need Murph to make some sort of... Oh my, Mika takes a death. Murph gets hit by the hammer, bro. But he will make it to the end of the level. The 2:42 on the timer. Mika trying to get through 8-2. Does get past that part. Can he finish the level? Oh my goodness. Oh no, he takes another death towards the end of the level. Murph trying. Having a little trouble with these Paracoopas, but still not able. There we go. Finally makes it up into the warp pipe. And now going into the wrong warp. And looking at like low 7 pace for Murph. Swims up 1 last room. Just needs to make it through everything here. Gets past the hammer, bro. Waits for the Podoboo. And jumps over Bowser. There it is. 7:08 for Murph. What a race. Murph takes a 2-0 victory over Mikachu. He will advance the next round. Mikachu will be relegated to the second chance bracket. We'll see if we can get Murph into the call for a post-game interview. But congratulations on the win. It's quite the first race. Not sure if we'll ever witness something like that again. as Mika is attempting to finish 8-4. That's the thing, we might have gone to a third game had Mika not reset in the first race. So that did prove to be a pretty costly mistake on his behalf. Mika going through the water, waiting for these fire bars. One last room, can he make it to the end? This goes right through everything, and he'll slow down for Bowser. And oh no, another death to Bowser. And that's a game over for Mikachu. He's gonna keep going. He is determined to finish this race. So we are once again back to 8-1. Finishing A1 with a 192 on the timer. Now he will head into 8-2. 3 levels to go. Yes, for those of you tuning in now, Murph won the first race with a time of 17 minutes and 33 seconds. 1733. And now this race, as you can see, he has once again won, although this time slightly faster playthrough. Cut about 10 minutes off of his first race time, so showing good signs of improvement, if nothing else. Mika now going on to 8-3. Nearly gets shot on the head, but manages to avoid it. Kills the hammer bro. Needs to be careful on these stairs, but he makes it through. And runs right into the hammer bro at the top. That is a death for Mikachu. 2 lives to go, 2 levels to go. See what happens here. Takes another death in 8-3, once again down to his final life. And there it is. There it goes. Mikachu once again with the game over. And yes, I do believe he has given in. So there you have it, folks. Oh no, he's going. He is still going. Oh, his timer seems to have disappeared. There's another death in 8-1. Those Goombas have not been kind to him throughout these races. Now down to 2 lives again. Taking another death to the Piranha Plant in 8-1. Now he's on to 1 life. Maybe advantageous for him just to throw that away. Oh nope, there it is. We have a reset from Mikachu. It is over. MurphInTheWild picks up a 2-0 win. He will move on to the next round. I am very interested to see what these runners will have to say about this race. We can get either of them into this chat room here. just does go to show that sometimes in races, things just do not go as planned. Looks like we do have Murph in here. Hopefully he will join us in just a second. So we do have Mikachu in here. And there is Mikachu. Welcome.
Hey, Nova.
Hello. Looks like we'll get Murph in here in just a second as well, setting
Hopefully,
up his mic.
yeah.
And then we will begin discussions. And there he is. All right, we have both runners into the chat room.
Hey, GG's, Murph.
Hey, good game, man. Thanks for that. That was fun.
It was enjoyable.
And Nova, thanks for commentating tonight. I appreciate that, and I'm excited for our match.
Yeah,
Definitely.
of course.
You
I'll
guys,
get to that in just a second. But first, I have a question that I am very interested to hear answers on. So with you, Murph. How you, of course, died several times, had several game overs in that first game, and yet you kept going, and you managed to come through with a 2-0 victory. So congratulations on your first win in the tournament. And what do you think about your performance tonight?
So nervous in that first match. Like, I think the beginning went well. I'm gonna go have to watch the tape again, but at the end, I know I stopped playing because I had no idea what was going on. I didn't have my laptop can barely handle the stream, so I was trying to watch Twitch through my phone. Then when I realized I still had a chance, I kept playing after like a minute pause. So, but I guess that's just for everybody. Don't stop until you hit the axe.
Yeah, and Mikachu, we unfortunately had the reset in the first race.
Yeah. It happened out of instinct. I've had over 2,000 runs on this game, so sorry, I'm dealing with a cold today, but that's all I can say about it. It happened out of instinct, but if one of you guys haven't had a match that's like listening in chat, take it from me, don't reset, because we saw what happens tonight.
Yeah.
Put your system out of arm's reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
And I will say, it was quite a race. Maybe for not the right reasons, but you two both did keep playing, and in the end, it did work out. So we'll go ahead.
Do you think this will be longer than the first final game of 5-game series, or do you think our 3-game will be quicker or longer?
That's actually a good question. We might have to check up on that once that's all said and done. Could be interesting to see how that turns out. But
Well,
Murph,
Nova Wolf live on air. Since we're here, when do you want to throw down?
yeah, I was gonna say, we do know that we'll be meeting each other. I believe we might have agreed on sometime tomorrow.
I'm free all day.
All right, so yeah, we'll probably get that scheduled. That'll probably be around like
Sounds
4 or
good.
5, depending on how things work out.
Cool.
Mikachu
Yeah.
you'll be relegated to the second chance bracket, where you will be playing valid username 16.
Ooh. That'll be exciting.
I was looking at the second chance bracket, and I was wondering, you know, if I don't pass Nova Wolf in my next game, like, would I've rather lost tonight or would I've rather lost against Nova? It's like this tournament's so crazy because now, when you win your next match, I'm gonna be positive, Mika, you're gonna have to play Cookie, which is like he's terrifying. I'm so.
I'm already terrified to face Valid. I was terrified to face you, so.
No. This is awesome. Like, everyone here is just so good. Like I've been practicing all week. I've never even done Big Mario before, so like just like having this competition is making me play a lot, which is really awesome.
Yeah, it was very exciting to see what happened tonight. I guess it just go to show that, as I said earlier, sometimes in races things just don't quite go as planned.
Exactly. Never stop though. Never stop.
Yeah, never give up. You never know what can happen. So I do believe that is just about everything for tonight's match. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Upcoming races. Go ahead and open that up real quick. We have tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Your Free Chicken versus Kriller 37, the final first round match. And of course the match between Murph and myself, depending on what time that gets started, but it'll likely be before that. And then on Tuesday we have JT Knott versus Nifsky scheduled. And we have not determined what channels those will be on yet, so stay tuned for that. On behalf of Mikachu and Murph, I am Nova Wolf. Very tired now. Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to catch you all in the future races.